Hey, Shlomo's here. In this video, I'm going to show you another passive income idea by buying this e-commerce business in the gardening niche. It's making $1,800 every single month. So this listing review recording is from a monthly event that I organize called the Monthly Acquisition Forum, and you can join that too. You're most welcome. My name is Shlomo Freund, and my channel is giving you passive income ideas by buying websites and acquiring online businesses. I publish a video once a week, usually on Thursday, and break down good things, bad things about listing, growth plans for websites. There are really a lot of things you need to look into when you are checking out a new deal. I've watched and checked thousands of those until I acquired a bunch, and I want to help you find your next digital asset as well. I'm going to show you what are the good things in a deal, what are the bad things in a deal, what to avoid, and also make sure you stick with me till the end, because I'm going to share a tip with you where I'm going to show you how old a Flippa listing is, which will help you with your negotiation on Flippa. So let's jump in. Okay, so we have an e-commerce store called waterwisegroup.com. They're selling, it's an e-commerce business in the home and garden industry, largest reseller of greywater systems in the US, turnkey opportunity for growth and success. Listed from Flippa, it got the editor choice. No idea why, but maybe there could be just random selection for them. Now, before I jump into the details, I want to jump to the price and the seller. So seller is selling for $25,000. This is not a bid opportunity. So basically whatever you offer, then you discuss with the seller. You also have bidding system in Flippa, but this is not the case over here. The seller is Remy Sebiani from United States. He has no feedback. Sometimes you see reviews on Flippa for people of previous transaction that they have. There aren't any of that here, okay? That's so sign. I'm not saying don't look at that listing, but something to watch out for. He did verify his email address, phone number, and government ID. So that's of course a good sign. And he wants to be paid with escrow, which basically is a system for, you don't transfer the money and then you hope for the best. They kind of keeping you that you will get the asset that you actually paid for. Let's look at the rest of the listing. So this is a 14-year-old website or business, let's say that, which is like a dinosaur in internet years. Profit margin is 18%. That's kind of normal for e-commerce, okay? Classic e-commerce, so they manufacture something. It does say it's a reseller, but let's keep reading. Monthly profit is, let's say, $1,800, $1,900. And the revenue multiplier is 0.2 on revenue, which means that this is in years. You're taking up, I spoke about multipliers before of 20, 25, that's monthly multiplier. So this is a yearly multiplier. So if you are looking at, let's say it's 2,000, okay, just for the sake of the calculation. So that's $2,000 a month. It's a profit, okay? It's not the revenue. And it costs $25,000, assuming you're not negotiating at all. Within 12 months, you're making your money back, 13, 14 months, right? Give or take. That's about this. This is a very low multiplier, very, very low multiplier. It's an opportunity. It's also a red flag. You must understand that. So let's dive in. I don't want to start watching this one for now. Okay, we don't have time for this. Let's look at the numbers. So, first of all, page views. You see they have the numbers from July 2023. It's been going up, which is great. The reason, so I would want to see the numbers before July. Okay, the reason that many websites, listings on Flippa especially, are starting in July is because in July, Google ended the Google Analytics, Universal Analytics service, and started with the Google Analytics 4. Okay, so you just have the data from July from Google Analytics 4. This is unfortunate, but that's the current market situation. So you need to ask the seller for previous years, and of course get viewing access to understand how the page views were before. In terms of revenue, you see it was up April, so it doesn't correspond with this timeline here. Let's see, July going down. It's going up. It's going up over here. Even in November, it's even higher. Let's see where November here. It's around here. And then something interesting happens. Views are going up. Revenue is going down. What's going on? Ask that seller about that. That's a major red flag. What's been going on here? Okay, and the revenue is probably, and let's see if they have a P&L or not. It's probably not that $2,000 we spoke about. It's probably for these months and not this. Okay, they took probably the average of all this. Let's keep reading. WaterWise Group, a premier opportunity for eco-friendly sector. Overview. WaterWise Group stands as the largest reseller of greywater system in the United States, offering unique, marketing, blah, blah, blah. Now, recent financial performance. Earnings have been uniquely impacted by the increase in rainfall in California over the last 2 years. Is that decrease in California, right? I think. Leading to a temporary dip in demand for greywater systems. This anomaly, tied closely to natural water patterns, presents a unique opportunity for right investor to capitalize on underlying strength and market position in our company. Okay. Unmatched growth potentials. I see those in many, many listings, okay? I'm already being a little cynical about those. You read those sentences a lot. WaterWise Group maintains strong market presence, okay? SEO strategy, links, all that. Currently, you have not leveraged social media marketing or other modern digital marketing strategies, representing significant opportunity for growth. So one thing you need to understand about digital assets. Yes, you want to take potential into consideration as sometimes easy wins, but make most of your payments on actual revenue, not on potential, okay? Potential is everywhere. If you're mainly relying on potential, the potential is what you want to make and reach to, okay? Although it is a low multiplier, must say, okay? There isn't an opportunity here. Expansion opportunity. Our business model has primarily focused on direct sales in the vast, largely untapped market, Strategy is not only diversify the company's revenue streams, but also strengthen its resilience against market fluctuations. Must say that the market did fluctuate. You see that drop in revenues, right? So I don't know if they did that well. Investment highlight. Leadership in niche market. Great. Ready for expansion with no current engagement, proactive marketing and social media. New revenue streams, opportunities to partner with plumbing supply companies. If they haven't done that, that's an interesting opportunity, right? Partnerships. Let's see how they make most of their revenue. I hope they talk about that. Eco-conscious consumer base. Conclusion, WaterWise represents a unique investment opportunity. We invite you to be part. Reason for sale. Owner needs to focus on another business that he knows. Ask the seller what is that business and why they're moving to that business. Is this a competing business? Okay. If so, you might want to sign an NDA. Not an NDA, a non-compete agreement when you purchase that business or when you negotiate that. Okay. He might be selling something else with just a different sticker label on it. Pay attention to that. Let's look at the revenue and expenses last 12 months. Do they have more? No. Okay, so revenue, we see that. Then down here, we already mentioned this. And the profit. So interesting, I see a pattern here, and I can't tell why this happened, that they lose every 3 months. You see that? Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and let's move on to the rest of the listing review. Minus 2 or 3 months. That's a pattern there. So maybe it's something related to their cash flow. I don't know. Something to, again, be aware of and ask the seller about this. Annual profit, $22,000. Okay, and monthly profit is this. So something that doesn't make sense for me is the annual profit. If I divide that by 12, I would not get to those 2,000. I will get to around 1,000 something, right? So again, this is not So this is not a multiplier of 10 or 12. It's at least a multiplier of 20, give or take 24, 23, 25, around those numbers. Okay, still, and that already becomes the average in the market currently. Okay, so maybe the opportunity is interesting, but it's not that interesting. Okay, cost of goods, that's what it costs for them, $8,000 a month. Website hosting, 48. Admin, I don't know, probably a VA or something like that. This is probably something related to their payment terms. So this is the average for the month for the 8K. And probably maybe they're paying every 3 months. Therefore, they have this loss every 3 months. Because you see, they're making this is like a very nice margin. And the months is that actually the revenue has gone down, right? You see that. So yeah, maybe it's related to their payment cycle. Download profit and loss statement. Let's look at this. Any questions until I load this something? Is this helpful?
If this is an online business, they have not put actually what are their returns per month or on an average, what returns as in whatever products they are selling, the customer might return it, right?
Are you asking about the products that they're selling?
Yes.
Yes. You see, we've done the analysis. We haven't even looked at the other actual products. I mean, you already learn so much just from looking at the listing and what you do. Of course, you need to do a deeper dive into the company. But this is a start of understanding how you analyze a listing and basically see how that online part, in this case, it's an e-commerce, how that relates to their offline part. Okay, what's going on there? This is the Google Analytics. This is a larger image of what the trend I showed you before, okay, with the page views and starting in July. Organic search, 86%. I'm being cautious here because now another trend happening is that relying only on organic search, so 85 to 95, 99% on organic traffic is more risky nowadays. Although they have more traffic now, okay? So look at the trend. You see that here. This is connected to the Google Analytics. It's not the numbers that they're putting in, and this is how it works in Flippa. But maybe, so you need to see, maybe this, I hope this is on downtrend and the others are on uptrend. This is why they're getting more traffic. I can't tell from these numbers. Top countries, you see all those are developed countries, 80%-ish are from United States, Canada, United Kingdom, you see all that. Let's keep looking. Monetization methods, self-fulfillment of inventory. They get paid through PayPal. And you get the domain, email addresses. If they have a mailing list, that's amazing. What they've done with it is another question you need to ask the seller. You need content, website files, brand assets, unique design. Everybody say unique design. You see that a lot. Platform PHP, meaning it's not WordPress. So these tends to be faster websites, so that's a good sign, but more complicated to manage. Post-sale support included. Ask what that post-sale is, what's included in that post-sale, okay? Because it can be 30 days, it can be 3 months, it can be just chat, it could be a call, it could be a video call, it could be coaching, whatever. You need to understand what that is. That's very, very important. Okay, I did open here the P&L. They have comments from May 5th. Are these still being sold today? Looks like website shows everything out of stock. Okay, maybe they seized the business. Look at that. We haven't looked at the website, but maybe they seized the business because of a reason, and then you can buy the website maybe much, much cheaper and then redo what they did. And maybe a different strategy, or maybe you already know or have connections in that industry, so it's worth for you to buy that website already cheaply, with the traffic. It's an trending traffic, as you see. Let me close that. Let's see. Go away, Microsoft 365. Let's see, April 2023. Oh, they have the new numbers also. Great. March. Well, about a quarter back. So sales is definitely downtrending. You see that. March is 7, 9, 8,000, 4,000. Nobody buys water system on Christmas, apparently. November was the highest. Then the cost of goods sold, okay, that's the expenses for the cost of that. Look at this, okay? So, but this is happening every 3 months. You see that over here. Okay, ask the seller about what's been going on with this payment terms. Maybe you can improve that. Gross profit. So you see the numbers here, and the total for the year is $25,000 profit. So basically, you're paying 25 and you're getting 25. So within 1 year. Okay, so that's still, at least according to the last year's numbers, that's about it. Oh, sorry, that's gross profit. I didn't take the expenses. I'm sorry. My mistake on this. Advertising and promotions. Anyway, net income, that's the number we should look at. 22,000. Okay, so you're paying 25 and you're getting 22 for the first year. And then you are basically make your money at months 14, 15, something like that. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the website, what this guy said. All products will be restocked soon. Be the first to know. Okay, they did prepare that for sale. Definitely. Residential, commercial use, conserve water. Sorry, it's hard for me to believe that somebody's buying from the website. Basically, their sale is direct sales. So maybe developing more monetization channels here and better outreach, perhaps, with this one. Maybe partnering. Oh, I see the pricing here. 3, 6, 1900. Okay, these are not too many systems, must say. So if we are looking for these kind of pricing, let's say the average is this, okay, or even 1,000. So for 1,000, what they sold 7 systems, 9 systems, 8 systems. Okay, here's my view on this. Seems like they started this business and they tried lifting off the ground, and they started selling. Seems like they're selling between 10 and 20 every month, but something there at their marketing system didn't work. So they figured the whole e-commerce stuff, and they keep buying every 3 months this equipment and selling it, but probably they were stuck with scaling up their marketing. So if you're very good at marketing, or you want to hire a marketing agency, or you have some kind of an interesting partnership to take this website up, because it has an up trading traffic. Okay, so that's interesting to that extent. Then yes, you can approach them and probably discuss the points that I've mentioned and understand how you can best do for yourself, and of course ask the right questions to buy this website. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I'm going to share a tip of how to do better negotiation on Flippa by knowing how old the listing is. So let's look at one example from Flippa, and this is Flippa, and we're looking at Easy Smile. That's the website. It doesn't matter what the listing is, but once you see a listing, you can go all the way down to the end of the listings and see the comments. Now you can already see there are 13 comments for this one, but you can scroll down, see how old the first comment is, and you see this one is from April 24th. We are now at now on June 18th. So this means that this listing is almost 2 months on this platform, on Flippa. So now, if a listing is here for a long time, it means that you can use this for your advantage and renegotiate the price. In this example, it's $72,936. That's the asking price. I didn't go through this listing, so I don't know what the thing is. The tactic of using the comments for understanding how old the listing is on Flippa, and then use that to your advantage. I will see you next time. I hope that was helpful. Cheers.